Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Moxie Franip, and this is my battle for week 4 of season 6 of the CPC. So this week I'm playing Shadow, coach of the Connecticut Krookodiles. So he's the commissioner of the league, and yeah, he's a cool guy, very nice guy. So after I won last week, I'm hoping to keep that going and get another win and get right back to 500 with win here. So that would be really nice. I believe he was 0-3 going into this game, so not the best start for him, but you know, that means he's going to be trying even more to try to get his first win here, try to get his first win here, and try to beat me. So I'm not going to do like a real team builder for this game, but I will just kind of go over my team, go over my set. So, well, his full roster is these 6 that you see right here, plus Mega Scizor, Clefable, Toxapex, Komala, and he only has 10 mons. So. I was saying it like there was another mon, but it was just those other 4 that I said. So, my team that I'm bringing, so we got a Flame Orb, Guts, Heracross with 3 attacks, and bulk up the 3 attacks are Earthquake, Close Combat, and Facade. It's enough speed for that Chandelure. We got a fairly bulky Thundurus. It's also still fairly offensive and fast, with Thunder Wave, Taunt, T-Bolt, and Hidden Power Flying. Then we got a Scarf Garchomp with Rocks, Dragon Claw, Outrage, and Earthquake. We got a Shuckberry Drapion with Pursuit, Knockoff, Poison Jab, and Fire Fang. Then a pretty bulky Medicham with Fake Out, Bullet Punch, Fire Punch, and Zen Headbutt. It is adamant, but like a lot of bulk, and still a good amount of speed. It's enough for Chandelure, I believe. Yeah, it's enough just to keep max speed team as Shandy. And then last but not least, we have my leftovers Klefki with Magnet Spike, Seal Block, and Flash Cannon. So it just like spit after like an answer like Kyurem, and can out pivot and stuff like Azolf and Clefable. So yeah, my lead is the Thundurus. I can taunt stuff if he leads with like a taunt, if he leads with like a stealth rocking Dugtrio or Azolf, or I can Thunder Wave a lot of other stuff. So it could be nice to paralyze him like a Scarf Mancho, Scarf Kyurem, Scarf Shandy. So I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave turn 1 on that Mancho, as he does switch into Tangrowth just to scout and see what I do. As I do paralyze Tangrowth, which doesn't really matter because my whole team does outspeed it anyways, but it could be nice maybe to not have this thing attacks in turns. So here, I'm just going to go right into Medi, as I'm thinking he's either going to go for a knockoff or a Hidden Power Ice or a Rock Slide, and I can take all those pretty well with my Medicham, and then I can Mega the following turn. But he does Leech Seed, which is pretty scary and pretty annoying, so I'm just going to Zen Headbutt just to scout here, see his set. The reason I don't click Fire Punch here is because he might want to go into Chandelure, maybe predicting a Fire Punch. Maybe he thinks I'm going to go for like a High Jump Kick or a Drain Punch or something. But he does have the Protect to block a potential High Jump Kick and to get some Leech Seed health back and lower my health. So that's pretty scary and pretty annoying. I'm not going to stay in because I don't know how much damage I'm going to be able to get off on this thing. I'm just going to go right back into my Thundy, I think. Yeah, as he does go for the... No, he gets paralyzed this turn. I do taunt this turn to not let him Leech Seed. It's his Sludge Bomb, which does do a chunk because he gets crit. Thankfully, no poison though. So here, I'm just going to go right into my Heracross, thinking he's either going to Sludge Bomb again, or he might Leech Seed or something, but I can still pressure him out and be a big threat. So he does get parried. Not sure what he went for there, but either way, that did benefit me. So I guess we take those, but just gotta play it out from here. So I'm thinking he really does not have a good switch into Heracross. The best switch in is the Chandelure. It's really the only thing I can comfortably switch into my dual stab at all. But I do have Earthquake. I do have the coverage for that. So I'm thinking, well, I actually don't have Mega Horn for this. I felt like I didn't need that coverage, but he does not know that yet. So I'm thinking he's gonna be scared. He's not gonna stay and take this Guts boosted Mega Horn. So I'm thinking his best switch in is the Chandelure. Even like he has nothing else to go into. Like Manchar can take the Mega Horn, but even then, if it doesn't have Acrobatics, it cannot hit me like for too much damage at all. So I'm just gonna go right for the Earthquake, picking these Chandelures. He does bring a Chandelure. I'm gonna go for Earthquake, and we just knock him out. So Heracross picks up his first kill in its first game that I'm bringing it after picking up last week, picking up from a free agency. Wait, Heracross and Drapion were free agents. Yeah, free agents that I picked up, and Marshtomp, but Marshtomp did not come. So he brings in the Azolf, which I thought he would. So he could go for the Psychic move, as I do go right into Drapion. It makes a nice play going for the U-turn. I think in hindsight that was a pretty obvious play that I would go into Drapion, so I felt like I should have done something to... I should have done something else. I mean, Drapion wasn't like a terrible play, because still, I'm not too afraid of him bringing Dugtrio, because I do at least have the Shucka, and I might be able to knock him out, as long as he's not Sash or super bulky. I do go for Earthquake, or he goes for Earthquake, and I live Kashuka. Then I go for Knockoff, and the calc showed that if he had no bulk, then he should have actually just died to that. I mean, he did have a Sash, so he would have lived on that. Alright, I believe it's a knockoff works. I believe like it doesn't like break through the sash, so he would have lived on 1. But looks like he had a good amount of bulk, and he hit like he was max attack. So I think he was like not that fast or something. I'm not exactly certain on this set. I guess he didn't want speed for Fundy anyways. That might be it. Maybe he just had speed for Garchomp or something and he was adamant. Or no, I think he was Jolly. But yeah, I do love that first Earthquake, but now I don't much check so, and I can't switch. I did check to make sure it is Arena Trap. I did try to switch into like Heracross or something, or into Thundy or whatever I tried. But no, he is Arena Trap, so I did make sure. So Drapion is unfortunately going to go down right here, but that's okay. I did get off damage on Dugtrio, and we did break its sash. We see it's not banned or anything. Also, Dugtrio is not one of his Z users. His only Z user on this whole roster is Kyurem, so Kyurem could hold the Z Crystal, but not Dugtrio. So I'm going to bring in Medi, click Fake Out. He doesn't have a good switch in, maybe the Tangrowth, but I can still get damage with that and scout his set, which I haven't really got the chance to do yet. Brings in Azelf. The only damage he's got on Medicham so far was from the Leech Seed from Tangrowth, so he does not know that I'm bulky. He just saw me take 12% that I would take anyways on both turns. So he does not know my bulk at all, and if I'm like a normal Medicham doesn't have much or any bulk, then Shadow Ball most likely knocked me out from a timid like non-boosting item Azelf, which he brings in and goes for Shadow Ball, and it's a timid non-boosting item Azelf, so it could be Scarf, could be Sash or something. But I am bulky, so I do live that with a fair amount of health. I'm just going to go for the Fire Punch, which is my strongest move to hit this, which will do a chunk. Not quite put it in range to go to a Bullet Punch, but that does put in range of like a Dragon Claw from Garchomp, and could be helpful later. So here, I could just sack off Medi, but I really have no reason to. I have pretty safe switch into my Garchomp, which can take this Shadow Ball pretty well. Either he's Scarfed and he will outspeed it and be able to get off another Shadow Ball, and get me to 50% and get me a little lower. But that's fine, or he's not Scarfed and I can just speed and pick him off with a Dragon Claw. So I thought it would be pretty likely that he does switch into Tangrowth here, as he does do that, as I do just go for Dragon Claw. But I was fine with this, as I'm going to be able to scout his set, see if he's Rocky Helmet, which he is, and that damage shows that he is physically offensive. Looks to be max or almost max, so we got the knowledge now that is really helpful. So I'm just going to bring my Heracross, as he does go for the Gauge Rain, I believe. Yeah, so that's not going to do much at all. I was kind of fearing a Leech Seed, but that's fine. That's probably the best move he could have gone for. As he does stay in and click Protect, I wanted to click Bulk Up, but I thought maybe he goes in like Mienshao or something, which could have Acrobatics, and I don't want to waste a turn with Heracross and waste a chance to hit this Tangrowth hard, or hit Mienshao hard. So I thought, you know what, I'll just go for Close Combat. I'll attack. So here, I go for the as he protects, and I lose a little bit of health to my burn. That's fine. Here, I thought I might want to go into Azelf, or I don't want to lower my defense if he does stay in, which he does. As for Sod, which does do a chunk, he goes for Sludge Bomb, which does a good amount to me. So we take helmet damage. So this thing is not quite yet in range of a Close Combat, or I think it was maybe a roll. I forget what the max roll was. Either the min rolls of 44% or max roll was 44%. I forget which is which. I want to say min was actually 44. So I probably had a chance to knock him out with Close Combat here, which in hindsight I think I should have gone for, but he did go for the bulk of thinking he'll either protect or switch out. Or, well, not thinking he would protect, honestly. But he does get parried. Not sure what he went for. Probably Sludge Bomb, honestly, but I'm not certain. But I'm just going to go for Close Combat this turn and knock him out. I did go down to Helmet now, so that wasn't a huge deal, as I'm still gone, but that means his Tangrowth is now gone, which it might have not been if he did not get parried, but that's fine. I'm just going to bring in my Medi, which can get off a Fake Out versus whatever. I think a Fake Out plus Bullet Punch kills everything. I don't think Mienshao, like Mienshao's at full, but and I don't know, Kyurem is pretty bulky, so I don't think it kills. Okay, so Fake Out plus Bullet Punch kills one of his 3 mons, not every 3. But if he brings in Azelf, then Fake Out plus BP will kill. He saw a Bullet Punch. Yeah, no, he saw Fake Out earlier versus the Dugtrio, but he's not seen. Yeah, he's not seen Bullet Punch. So I do Bullet Punch too, which will be able to knock out the Azelf, which is cool. So but now we're up 4-2. We're in a good spot. I'm just gonna sack off Medi and go for Bullet Punch, get off some damage versus Mienshao. That's fine. So in comes a Kyurem. Now I can bring in my Garchomp, and if it's not a Scarf Mienshao, I can just win. But I haven't seen enough from the Mienshao to really be able to tell. It only came in that one time, like just now, to U-turn, which would have killed it from any Mienshao set. So I don't really have any knowledge of that set. If he's Scarf, then I can't quite yet win with my Garchomp. Or if he is a Haban, or I guess Sash, but probably not Sash, Kyurem, probably more likely that he is Haban Berry. So I'm just going to go right in my Klefki, which is my safe switching for this. I'm just going to go for the Magnetize, thinking he'll have to go for Earth Power or the Z Earth Power, as it does Earth Power, so that's fine. As now he does have Shadow Ball, which does do a chunk, but not much at all. As I'm just going to click Flash Cannon a few times, and he's going to keep clicking Shadow Ball. So I'm just going to click Flash Cannon again. And here, I thought he would want to Ice Beam, thinking if I could switch out, or if I did switch out into Garchomp, which I almost did, but I thought he has to click Ice Beam, because, like, just in case if I switch out, and like, it's not doing much less to Klefki anyways, and it should be in range of a high jump kick from Yancho anyways, so, yeah, whatever. But anyways, I think it's just my best play to Flash Cannon, and I knew I have to sacrifice Klefki or something, and, like, lose another differential point, if I stayed in, which I mean, I realized, but I still thought it was my best play just to stay in and let Klefki go down to the Mienshao, or let him bring in Mienshao, not necessarily let Klefki go down, but not to try to switch out into Garchomp now, because if you did Ice Beam, then my mon that I need to win this game is gone, so it was just my safe play just to stay in there. As now he's going to bring in the Mienshao, his only mon, here I go into my Thundy, because I can live a Scarfed high jump kick, and then get off my Prankster T-Wave, and then he'll be parried, and he's not going to outspeed my Scarf Chomp, and I can just go for Outrage to knock him out. But I do switch in as he goes for the high jump kick, and actually knocks me out, which shows I was a little bit scared for a second. I thought I was calcing wrong. For a second I was really scared. I thought my calc was without the Reckless. Then if you count for the Reckless, then that's why he knocked out my Thunders, even though he's Scarfed. But no, that was the calc I looked at did account for the Reckless, so he cannot be Scarfed to be able to deal enough damage and knock out Thundy. He was banded, which it looked like he was. So I'm just going to be able to bring my Garchomp here, which will outspeed because he's not Scarfed. It's not Scarfed. Outreach knocks him out, and we do win this in a nice 2-0. So we are now 2-2. We are back at it. We are 500. We are looking, we're looking all right. You know, after our 0-2 start, it was pretty rough. But now I'm back in it. We are right in the middle. We're right at neutral. And it's kind of like a new season almost. We're 2-2 and neutral differential, so we're kind of starting over, if that's how you want to look at it. But I won my last two. I feel like, you know, I have this positive thing going for me. I've played well the last two games, so I just got to keep going. It's got to keep rolling. I feel like I'm playing well, so I just got to keep pushing through. So next week we do play, I think, Zamcro, so that could be a scary game. I played him in the D League. I beat him there, but it was pretty close. So I'll see you guys next Thursday with that battle. Maybe a team builder on Wednesday. We'll see. But yeah, peace out, guys. See ya. Why did I say both things? That was weird. I don't know. Okay.